Ladies and gentlemen, in the grand scheme of life, there seems to be a certain randomness, moments and incidents that appear as though they are mere accidents. But let me ask you a question. Have you ever contemplated how the universe operates? The sun and moon rise and set, seasons change, the tides flow. They all occur with a precision and regularity that's hard to ignore. What we perceive as random is, in actuality, a meticulously orchestrated symphony of events governed by natural laws. As we walk through life, we are not just passive observers in this grand symphony. We are active participants, dancers if you will, and our dance steps, our choices, determine the rhythm of our existence. Just as a misplaced step creates a ripple in the dance, our actions, when out of sync with these natural laws, create ripples in our life. Our circumstances, our conditions, are not a product of chance, but a result of our choices in relation to these natural laws. But unfortunately, in our quest to achieve individual success, we have somehow lost sight of the broader picture. We have become so consumed with personal growth and attainment that we often tread upon the well-being of others. Society has become a battleground where the focus is more on I than we. This has led to a pervasive dissonance, a disharmony that reverberates through our existence. Individual success, while important, should not be pursued at the cost of collective prosperity. As we move to the rhythm of life, let us not forget that we are not solo performers, but part of a grand ensemble where every dancer's step matters. Our civilizations, our societies, live on through the ages, not in the grandeur of their architecture or the might of their armies, but in the values they instill, the individuals they nurture. The true legacy of a civilization lies in its capacity to uplift individuals, to guide them towards realizing their fullest potential. We have a collective responsibility to one another to guide, nurture, and uplift. Every interaction, every conversation, every incident should be viewed as an opportunity for growth and learning. This grand cosmic dance that we call existence is not just a fleeting moment, but an eternal journey of growth and learning. Like a seed that grows into a mighty tree, every experience, every moment in our life is an opportunity for growth. We are not meant to remain stagnant. We are meant to grow, to evolve, to learn. Now, growth is often accompanied by fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of change, fear of failure. But fear, my friends, is not an enemy to be shunned, but a misunderstood ally. It is a signal, a signpost that points us towards areas of our life that need attention, growth, and understanding. It arises from misunderstandings, from false assumptions that we have made about ourselves, about life. It is an invitation, an opportunity to confront these false beliefs, to understand them, to grow beyond them. In this grand dance of life, it is essential to acknowledge the presence of a sovereign principle. Some might call it God, others might refer to it as life or the infinite mind. It is this principle that underpins and permeates our existence. Just as a dancer moves to the rhythm of the music, we move, we grow, we exist in harmony with this sovereign principle. This journey of existence, of growth, requires discipline and practices that align us with these universal laws. Just as a musician practices his scales or a dancer her steps to perfect their artistry, we too need to practice and cultivate disciplines that align us with the natural laws. Practices that purify and refine us, that help us grow and evolve into the best versions of ourselves. These practices include moral and ethical conduct that promotes societal harmony, that honors the sacredness of life, and that allows us to realize our true human potential. Just like a dancer's steps need to be in sync with the rhythm of the music for a beautiful performance, our actions need to be in alignment with these universal laws for a harmonious existence. As individuals, as societies, we need to have the courage to uphold these principles even in the face of adversity. Consider for a moment the Code of Hammurabi, one of the oldest codes of law in human history. Its prominence wasn't because of its sheer age, but because it embodies the importance of obedience to universal laws. These laws were not seen as constraints, but rather as guidelines for a harmonious society. Similarly, we need to understand that aligning our lives with universal laws isn't a hindrance, but rather a pathway to a fulfilled existence. This journey of growth and learning is not about exerting power and control over others. It is not a race to the top, a competition where only one can emerge victorious. It's about mastery, but not of others. It's about the mastery of oneself. It's about understanding our strengths, acknowledging our weaknesses, harnessing the power of our thoughts and emotions, and ultimately aligning ourselves with the divine laws of nature. Imagine, if you will, a world where integrity prevails, where false values are eroded and authenticity reigns supreme. A world where the focus is not just on individual success, but on collective prosperity. A world where we understand and embrace the natural laws that govern our existence. Such a world is not just a distant utopia, it's a possibility, a vision that we can all collectively strive towards. Imagine a seed buried deep within the earth. It doesn't assert control or power over the soil, the rain, or the sun. Instead, it aligns itself with nature, respecting the grand design of the universe. It masters its existence within the parameters of these universal laws, and in due time, it sprouts, grows, and blossoms into a magnificent tree. Similarly, our quest should not be about asserting power or control over others, but about mastering ourselves within the grand design of life, aligning ourselves with these divine laws. Our world today is often characterized by a relentless pursuit of power, a mad scramble for control, a race to the top where the strongest, the fittest, the most ruthless survive. But this pursuit often leaves us hollow, empty, devoid of true happiness. True power, my friends, does not come from lording over others. It does not come from having others at our mercy. True power comes from mastering oneself, from understanding and aligning oneself with the laws of nature. Think about it. How can one hope to control the world around them when they have no control over their thoughts, their emotions, their actions? True mastery begins within. When we learn to control our thoughts, our emotions, when we learn to act in alignment with the divine laws, we begin to experience true power, true freedom. But this journey towards self-mastery is not a solitary pursuit. It requires a collective effort, a societal shift, a shift from a me-centric worldview to a we-centric worldview, a shift from competition to cooperation, from division to unity, from scarcity to abundance. Our societies need to foster an environment that encourages individuals to grow, to evolve, to realize their fullest potential. Consider for a moment the structure of an orchestra. Every musician, every instrument has a unique role to play. The violinists, the cellists, the flutists, the drummers, they all contribute to the symphony in their unique way. But imagine if the violinists decided to overpower the rest of the orchestra, or if the drummers decided to play to their own rhythm. The symphony would descend into chaos. Yet, isn't this what we often see in our societies? Everyone trying to outdo the other, to overpower the other, to impose their rhythm on the symphony of life. But the beauty of the symphony lies in the harmony of the different instruments, in the unity of the different rhythms. This harmony, this unity, can only be realized when we align our actions with the divine laws of nature, when we understand that we are not separate from one another, but intricately connected, when we realize that our actions have consequences not just for us, but for the world around us. This understanding, this realization, can guide our conduct, our actions, our decisions. It can foster a societal harmony where individual growth and collective prosperity go hand in hand. It can create an environment where everyone has an opportunity to grow, to learn, to realize their potential. Such societal harmony is not just a dream, it's a possibility that can be realized when we uphold moral and ethical conduct that is in alignment with the divine laws of nature, conduct that fosters mutual respect, understanding, and love. The Code of Hammurabi, though ancient, illustrates the timeless relevance of such conduct. It underlines the importance of living in alignment with universal laws for a harmonious society. These laws, these principles, are not meant to restrict us, to confine us. They are meant to guide us, to help us navigate the complexities of life. They are like the sheet music for the symphony of life, guiding us towards creating a beautiful, harmonious melody. Yet such harmony, such unity, can only prevail when we let go of false values, when we uphold integrity, when we embrace authenticity. It requires us to shed the masks we often wear, to let go of the facades we often hide behind. It requires us to be true to ourselves, to be true to our nature. Imagine a world where every individual lives in alignment with their true nature, where every action is guided by universal laws, where integrity is not just a virtue, but a way of life. Imagine a society where individuals do not impose their will on others, but align their will with the divine laws. A world where the pursuit of power and control is replaced by the pursuit of self-mastery. A world where the focus is not just on individual success, but on collective prosperity. Such a world is not just a vision, not just a dream, it's a possibility, a reality we can all collectively strive towards. As we journey together on this path of self-mastery, of societal harmony, we must remember that life itself is a journey, an eternal journey of growth, learning and evolution. Each moment, each experience, each challenge is an opportunity to learn, to grow, to evolve. But to truly seize these opportunities, we must first understand the nature of our existence. We often view existence through the lens of fear, fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of uncertainty. But fear, my friends, is nothing more than a misunderstood force. It is not an impediment but a guide. It arises from misunderstandings, from false assumptions, from the unknown. But when we delve deeper, when we seek to understand the unknown, when we challenge our false assumptions, we realize that there is nothing to fear. Fear is merely a signal, a sign that we are stepping out of our comfort zones, that we are venturing into the unknown, that we are growing. And in this journey of growth, of evolution, we are not alone. We are supported, guided by a sovereign principle that underpins all of existence. Some may call it God, others life or the infinite mind. Regardless of the name, it is this principle that governs the laws of nature, that sets the rhythm of life, that guides our journey. This sovereign principle, this divine law, is not a force to be feared, but a force to be embraced. It is not an entity to be worshipped, but a principle to be understood, to be aligned with. As we deepen our understanding of this principle, as we align our thoughts, our actions, our lives with it, we begin to experience a profound transformation, a purification, a growth, a blossoming. This transformation, this growth, requires discipline. It requires practices that align us with the universal laws, practices like meditation, mindfulness, introspection. These practices help us to quiet the noise of the external world, to tune into the wisdom of the inner world, to align ourselves with the divine laws. And as we align ourselves with these laws, as we purify our thoughts, our emotions, our actions, we begin to realize our full potential. We begin to awaken the latent powers within us, the unlimited potential that lies dormant within every heart, every mind, every soul. Yet this transformation, this awakening, is not an end in itself. It is a means to a larger end, societal harmony, collective prosperity. As we realize our potential, as we awaken our latent powers, we can contribute to the harmony, the prosperity of our society. We can uplift the lives of others. We can leave a lasting legacy. Indeed, the true legacy of a civilization lies not in its monuments, its achievements, its power, but in its capacity to nurture and uplift individuals, in its capacity to foster growth, to evolve, to align with the divine laws. This is the legacy we should strive for. This is the legacy we should leave. As we journey together on this path of growth, of evolution, of societal harmony, let's remember that the path is not always easy. It requires courage, commitment, conviction. But as we walk this path, as we overcome the challenges, as we conquer our fears, we realize that the journey itself is the destination, that every step, every moment is a destination in itself. Thank you for joining me in this exploration of life, existence, personal growth, and societal harmony. I hope that it has sparked a flame within you, a flame that will guide you on your journey, a flame that will illuminate your path, a flame that will inspire you to align with the divine laws, to realize your full potential, to contribute to societal harmony. If you found this talk enlightening and wish to journey further, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Remember, every step, every insight, every shift in perspective brings us closer to understanding our existence, closer to aligning with the divine laws, closer to realizing our potential, closer to societal harmony. Let's journey together, let's learn together, let's grow together. Thank you, and until we meet again, stay inspired.